All right, so this place is awesome. Just walked out of the Fox and Locke. They call it a meet and three, and they've also got live music. So they got an awesome cover band. You can still hear them playing behind me. This is in Leipers Fork. It's a village of 600 people, about 30 minutes south of Nashville, and you can see how vintage it is. They even have the old gas pump right behind me. But the Fox and Locke is going crazy tonight. I'll show you more of the food in a second, but first time to talk about the 49ers defensive line. Added up the spending, $62.8 million they have tied up in their defensive line of 2023 cap space now. That's after the Javon Hargrave signing, so the 49ers are up to number 2 in the NFL as far as D-line spending. Only Washington, the Commanders, are ahead of them at $64.2 million. By next season, because Javon Hargrave's cap hit is lower, they backloaded his deal. It's down at $6.6 million this year, even though it's a $21 million a year contract. By next season, the 49ers will be in position to be the top team in the NFL as far as defensive line spending. Because also, Javon Hargrave's cap hit's going to go up, but Nick Bosa is going to sign a mega deal this offseason. This year, it might be, it almost certainly is going to be front-loaded or back-loaded so that this season's cap hit's not going to be big, but that's going to get huge because it's going to be a record deal. We'll see if it challenges Aaron Donald's number by next year. You get to the future and you're looking at the 49ers surpassing Washington as the number 1 spend team for defensive line and holding on to that spot for several seasons. And that's exactly how Kyle Shanahan and John Lynch envisioned this when they built it in 2017. They started this back then. They got Nick Bosa in 2019. He's up for the extension now. And, it's one of those things where John Lynch played in Tampa Bay behind Warren Sapp. He saw the benefit of playing DB behind a dominant defensive lineman. And he wants the same for the 49ers. They're a rush-over coverage team that has invested heavily in the D-line, and that investment is now going to be the number 1 investment in the NFL. All right, Fox and Locke, awesome. Leipers Fork, Tennessee. The meat and three, we got the mac and cheese. Well, the pulled pork, first of all, was great, but we got the mac and cheese on top of that. We got some mashed potatoes on top of that. And my buddy Brendan, he added some collard greens. Made it really southern. Check it out. Awesome spot in Leipers Fork, Tennessee. We did not spend as much money here as the 49ers did and are doing on their defensive line.